Well, as I told you, Denise, I don't really know what I'm going to talk about, but you know me, I'll think of something. Last week I had my new eyeball. Oh, this one. This week I got clean teeth because I just got back from the dentist having my teeth cleaned. I hate it. I hate the way my teeth feel afterwards. People just go and they love that. I hate it. It's like, ugh. But I go every 6 months, and I had to have x-rays today, and I don't like that either. Now they put all those lead aprons all over you. I'm like Superman. I don't need a lead thing like that. I just got to stay away from kryptonite.
What's your shirt say?
My shirt doesn't say anything. Shout out to my cousin Lynn in Toronto. We had gone there, I don't know, it was before the summer. When did we get hit? But we were driving there. Did I say shout out to Lynn? Hi, Lynn. We were driving to Canada, and the traffic was really bad. And Jim, he drives me crazy because he waits to the very last minute to brake. You gotta, you pay for the brakes anyhow. They come with the car standard. Use them. And I kept telling him to slow down, slow down, slow down, and he wouldn't slow down. And I was looking in the mirror, and I saw the car coming. I knew we were going to get hit. And we got hit. And then we had to stop at the side of the road, but on the busy side. And all these cars whizzing by us. And I was scared. I was actually scared because I thought, how are we going to get back out of the traffic? Because once again, he's just going to pull out into traffic. Do-do-do-do-do, is what he did. I thought we were going to get hit again. But other than that, it was a good time. After we got there, we were fine. It didn't do really much damage to the car. So I didn't really care about that too much. But
What does that have to do with your shirt?
oh, because I got the shirt when we went, because I had gone to go visit Lynn, and we had gone to the CNN Tower, and I wanted to get a shirt, and I like this because it kind of reminds me of my green shirt, which is sad. Like, I put it on the other day, and I did realize how sad it was. But it's very comfortable, and I think, because it says Canada, maybe it's their seal. I don't know, because I know their flag is a maple leaf. And I know they're part of England. I mean, they're their own country, but
Well, I mean, it does say Canada on,
it says
on
Canada
the bottom.
on the bottom down here. And it's kind of like got a, whatever. But it's a very comfortable shirt. I love it. I wear it all the time. And so hopefully nobody will ever come up to me and say, oh, what's your shirt mean? And I'll say, well, I don't know. Something to do with Canada. Oh well. We did get to walk again this morning because with the clocks turned back, it's lighter in the morning, so that's nice. And Denise and I kind of differ on, I think we only walked on Monday because Tuesday I had my surgery and Wednesday I had my eye patch on and Thursday it was windy. And I think by Friday we just said, let's wait till Monday. But we did walk. It was nice. It was a little chilly, but not too bad. And then I went and got my teeth cleaned. Other than that, I took all my Halloween stuff down. Now my house is back being boring again.
Where's your fall stuff?
I don't have fall stuff. You'd think I would, but I don't have stuff. Christmas time, though, I'll make up for it. Because I have lights and camera, action. I have everything. And we bought a new Christmas tree. So I would be looking forward to putting that up. I don't mind putting all the stuff up. We put it up the day after Thanksgiving because then it stays up for like 5-6 weeks. And then you get your time, effort rewarded. Halloween is just for a month, and I don't know, it seems like a lot of work just for a month, but I do it anyhow. And we didn't get very many kids for Halloween. I think that it's like a fading thing now. I don't think kids go out like they used to. When I was little, you had to wait in line at the doors. Now, I mean, we were just waiting for people to come. Saw some cute costumes. There weren't really, how many do you think the little kids do we have?
Not that many.
Maybe 10, if that. There was one, though, he was really cute. I forget what he said, but remember that one little boy that came up?
Because Jim told him who he was. And he said, yeah.
Oh, yeah, like, well, hello. You should have known. And David didn't get in any of the videos because he's too old. And he did go out for a little bit, but he didn't get much candy because he didn't want to. It was too much work, too much walking. He didn't want to be bothered with it. But last week I didn't sound very motivated, so I went in my little thing looking for motivational quotes, and I did find one that said, now I can never remember them, but it was a good one. Let me think about it. You know, I really think I'm getting Alzheimer's. I think I'm getting Alzheimer's because I'm having a hard time remembering things. And it was such a good quote. I'm going to have to look it up. It just drives me crazy. I know it's by Zig Ziglar. I know the end. I know the beginning. I just don't know the middle.
Sometimes if you start saying it, then it'll come to you.
I know, sometimes I do that. People always say motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing, but that's why we do it daily. So, and that's by Zig Ziglar, which reminds me of Dirk Dirkler in Boogie Nights with Mark Wahlberg. But you know, it's true. Last week I was kind of losing my motivation. I have so far to go, and it was just getting discouraging for me. But now I have my motivation back, and like I do take a shower every day without fail, and so I just have to know that every day I'm going to have some sort of motivation. And now my motivation is to walk, to get Denise back to Weight Watchers, or back on her, at least doing her points, because that was working for her. But I lost 3 pounds this week, and I'm in the 60s. Yay! Never going to see the 70s again until I'm under the 200 mark. So I'm never going back there. So now I've conquered the 300s, the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, and now I'm under the 60s. And my goal is to lose my 50 pounds by Christmas, which is 8 weeks away. Well, 7 weeks from Friday, but 8 weeks from the past Friday. So if I lost 1.5 pounds a week, I could set my goal of making my 50 pounds. It still won't bring me to the click over, but it'll bring me pretty darn close, and so that's my goal. But tonight we're going to my sister's remembrance mass, so kind of sad. It's hard to believe she's been gone 8 months, because it just seems like, you know, she's there, and she's, you know, she's going to be calling. I'm kind of envious of my sister Mary, because she still has a recording of her on her phone calling her, so she can hear her voice every once in a while. So that's kind of nice, but you know, it's just too young. This must be why I'm going to live forever, because only the good die young. So I'll live to be 100 then. But I don't know. It's just sad. I want her around, and she's gonna. Her first grandbaby's supposed to be due is the 11th. She's supposed to have a little girl, and she won't be seeing that. So, but as they say, life goes on. The circle of life, as Julie Hassenberg always says. So I won't sing it though. Julie sings it better. So hopefully next week I'll have another loss. Nope. Well, yeah, I technically have plans to eat out this week, but not really eating out, but I am eating out. Is my girlfriend at her church is having a church bazaar, and they have like a luncheon that they, you know, all the ladies make stuff. So I am going to go there for lunch, meet her, because she's got to work at her church bazaar. So she's a Methodist. I can't help it. I'm a Catholic. I've always told her, right to heaven we go. I have a scapular. It's my ticket in. I always tell her that. So we kind of joke. When we were working, people always thought that when we made fun of each other about our religions that we were serious. But it's just a joke. I mean, I truly believe that everybody gets into heaven. You know, and I know that some people say that you have to believe in Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, which I do believe. But the Jews just think of him as a holy man. They don't think of him as the Son of God. So not to go off on a rant or anything, but I do believe that everybody goes to heaven who believes in God, if you've lived a fairly good life. So that's just my thought. And
want to hit politics while you're at it? Because
well, the politics, I don't blame the Republicans for complaining about their I don't.
I was joking.
I know she jokes. I don't vote. We've gone through
That's why I said.
I don't. But I agree with them. They were asking them such stupid questions, you know, because I watch other shows and I see the little clips in that. But like, who's your superhero and who's your fantasy? What does that got to do with running the government? What's that got to do with the penalty I have to pay for Medicare for my husband? Don't get, see, she got me started. She just got me started.
Well, they say not to talk about politics and religion. That's why I said about religion.
Yeah, that's true. But that's just that people are going to argue with you. You can't argue with me other than like write comments, and then I'll just go, you know, whatever. But I don't know. Is there anything else you think I should talk about?
I can't think of anything.
I can't think of anything either. I was just in the middle of eating my dinner. I usually don't eat because it's only 10 to 5. Or as the new wave, new kids say now, it's 4:47. Because like if I tell my grandkids like it's 4:45 or 10 to 5 or they don't know what I'm talking about because everything's so digital. So, like the cursive, they're not going to know how to read any of our important historical documents because they're not going to teach cursive anymore. Another rant. But just want to say that I like all you guys watching our show. I hope I'm not boring today. Gina, Denise is going to try to do the crochet.
Oh, I've already started.
You've already started?
Yes, and it's turning out fantastic.
I made my mother a granny square afghan that took me forever, and it was, but I kind of like always added a stitch, so it was kind of like long, but it kept her warm. So that was, I don't even know where it is now, but. And then I have a blanket downstairs that Jim's mother crocheted for Jimmy when he was little. That was just gorgeous. I still have that, but.
A lot of
But
good
I-
stewing downstairs.
It's downstairs in the closet.
Yeah, why?
I don't know. I have so many.
This is what I hate when, because I make things for people and then they put them away. No, I make